change the music. So I think last time we left off, the party making a decision of clear sound mind and sound judgment by Mark. We had went to the dungeon to delve deeper than we had before, but came across something that we weren't prepared for. A friend being attacked in a way that we were not appreciative of. When challenged to a duel, we did not reciprocate that challenge fairly, and they were attacked outright by Mark twice, and I would say almost intimidated by Mason. A war game challenge was issued at the end of the day, and our party had been gone off for the week to essentially take care of business. Ferdy going off to train, to gain strength, to gain expertise, and to craft for the upcoming battle. Mark, taking his anger and using it in a new productive way, traveled to each of the familiar homes to ask for forgiveness and for aid, putting himself as a martyr, but coming back not with aid in people, but aid in monetary value. Diana training with Alice on the Eastern Wall for most of the week. Faye, what were you doing during the week?
Or Faye?
Huh?
Asking Faye, what was Faye doing during the week?
Would I be allowed to scout the site of the war game?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know that the war game is a broken down castle outside in the desert.
I would think
area.
I think she would spend the week looking like from the perimeter to see like if there were any possible entrances other than the front door.
Gotcha. Yeah, there are plenty. You'll definitely see that there. We go over to Orb, who spent his time, let's just say for now, training, is what we're going to stick with for now. Mason spending his time a little bit differently, actually creating his own little spy network with a little money that he did have, earning a little bit of information. Before we get into the items that were split up, information you did earn, you learned about the Gulliver brothers. 4 brothers clad in cold iron armor, with cold iron shields, boasting an AC of a terrible 23, has been brought to your attention. You knew about Brody already, but you didn't know about the vice captain, Alan Fromwell, another beast-like man wielding 2 twin black blades and known for the speed and cunning of a true warrior, along with some other members that are mentioned by name but never mention of the true skill that they truly shown, noting to look out for Hedon and Hogni, boasting that the lowest level members having only one person who is apparently not participating with a CR2, while everyone else having an average of CR5 to CR12. Orb having a fan in chat. Orb, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. I had to read that because I thought that was funny. As we prepare for the war game, blessings were sent towards the end of the week as we reconvene in the tavern. The group had found armor fitting very closely to the specifications with the symbol of Hephaestus on it. You found arrows with arrows quivered perfectly ready for you with the symbol of Artemis. You found a bag with the Dionysus logo holding a hefty 1,000 golden pieces. Or realistically 100 platinum is more often what it would normally be in this situation. Dia, for those who can recognize the symbol of Dia, providing what seems to be home-cooked meals that when eaten could give you +5 with movement speed for this next for a whole entire day. For Miak, a nice branded potions provided to you within the thing. You see lovely blades in the form of katana and different kind of one-sided blades sent from Takumi Kazuchi. And then last but not least, in front of the group lies a weapon of quite heft. As you see before you, a purple and black blade. A black blade that is almost tarnished and dulled, but exuding a magical aura that doesn't feel like something you've really felt before. the group kind of sitting around it, like Orb, you would know that this definitely feels magical, but not the kind of magic that you are used to feeling. Even being someone who's created 2 magic weapons already, this is something different. I imagine when the group went to go pick up this item, Orb, as you go to grab this item to inspect it, it is so heavy that it cannot be lifted off the counter. When Faye goes to lift it, it barely budges within your hands. Ferdy, when you go to touch this blade, it almost... you can't even push it in a way.
I was going to say I probably don't go to pick it up.
Yeah, that's fine. Mason, being someone of great strength, you would believe that this would be something you could easily pick up. It literally feels dense. You can lift it up enough to where the handle is now off of the counter, but is not able to do anything. When you drop it back down, it almost hits as if it's just a regular 3-pound weapon. Same thing for Mark. But Diana, when you pick up this weapon, it feels very light. Almost unrealistically light.
Lightsaber light.
Exactly, as light as a feather. There is no clear symbol. There is something etched onto the blade that would almost be the exact place that Hephaestus would have marked her blade. So something you would know to be as a crafter would place this here, but it is completely scratched out and unrecognizable. As you prepare
What's your workout routine, Diane?
I think there's a bit more than that. I'll take it and wrap it in a cloth and put it on my back.
Yeah. As you do that, you do start to hear... You start to hear fanfare going throughout the streets as Papa from Papa's Brew will come to you and say, I think it's about time you start heading out. I'll be rooting for you.
Shush now, Papa. We can't talk about that here.
As you walk out from there, you'll see a lot of people staring at you as you walk through a crowded street heading towards the city gates. You'll find plenty of gods actually walking towards the arena, setting up what seems to be a magical camera system within there. You see images of the Colosseum being spread throughout the city. A castle of great stature faces you now. This is something that can only be described as a ruined castle within the desert. For the sake of things, this is what we're going to do. Give me 1 second. I imagine no one can see right now, right?
No one can see.
All right. As I pull up the first map, taking token vision off.
I will have a quick clarification question for when we go in. Can we gain the benefits of 2 meals at once or only 1 in this moment?
Only 1 in this moment.
Okay.
What meal was it?
It was a meal provided by Dia that provides an additional +5 movement speed on top of your already bonus
It's
from the
the-
toddler stools.
It's the Kufpa,
It's
that
the
one.
Cliff Paw, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Question.
Okay.
I have a spell that actually requires me to have a melee weapon. If I were to have the high quality steel dagger, what is its durability?
Its durability is 12.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct? And you're more than welcome to have that blade, as it is something that is offered to you.
In addition, are you handing out any alcohol, Freddie?
No.
Yeah, as this is the walk.
No.
This is almost the walk.
I give Diane a smoke bomb. And I give Mason Jamoa a healing potion.
Okay. So Mason, be considered to have an additional healing potion. Go and pop that onto yours, and I will add the smoke bomb to Diana.
Oh, you already have it set up. Thank you, sir.
Yep. It doesn't have any proper stats, but it is already just something I can pull over.
It's club.
For sake of things, it essentially puts down a cloud of smoke within a 15-foot radius. It's how we're going to run it for now, unless there's a specific thing on the sheet that I missed.
It acts as the fog cloud spell.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So for now, as you make your way to the gate, people kind of looking at the displays that are being put up. You kind of hear Hermes' voice kind of echo throughout it, basically announcing the war game for people as we prepare for it. You find a carriage awaiting outside for you, and it will take you to the castle gates. Now, for sake of things, because there is already information salted, that's why you have full view of what the castle looks like from the first floor. So you have a general outline of what this looks like thanks to Faye. The question becomes, as I place you down on this map, you will be allowed to place yourself wherever y'all want to do. This is your planning period, as obviously there's a war game. I will go and tell you that in this spot here, I will go ahead and mark that a circle. On the top of the roof, you do see a large flag flying with the Freya Familia symbol. As you know, this is a war game, so for sake of things, it is simply put a contest of capture the flag and castle siege, as you will be sieging this castle to take down their flag. The game is won if you can remove the flag from the premises.
Could you re-import the smoke bomb to my sheet? My apologies, I accidentally clicked it.
This monster.
And they're sieging us, or we're sieging them?
You're sieging
As
them.
we're attacking.
They
They're
are the
defending.
attackers, they are the defenders. They've had a week to prepare this castle for their defense. But Faye, you
Let's
will
get
note
together
that they've
then.
not done very much to actually change the castle in any way.
What do we know about this castle?
Flag is over here.
There are multiple entrances. The flag will be located on the top, and the Freya Familia will be found throughout. I have a spell that I could utilize to keep all of us hidden and untraceable, with the exception of detection magic.
You also
If we
know
want
that the
to go-
flag is on the 4th floor of this castle.
If we want to try to delay any of the Freya Familia from locating us.
Agreed. I believe it would be smart for us to make our way to one of the outcroppings, climb up, and see if we could begin to sneak through the infrastructure. However, I'm sure they already thought about that plan.
I also have the ability to scale these walls. I could lower a rope so that we would start at a higher floor.
Nods.
If they
If
are
I'm-
all waiting for us on the ground floor, we would catch them by surprise.
If I'll be honest, I don't think any of them are waiting on the ground floor. I think they're expecting us to sneak in. Maybe making a more abrupt approach of walking through the front gate could be worthwhile, though that may also be a bit too much of a play. Anybody else have any information on this place? The people here?
Oh, my bad. You also have someone else with you right now.
Yeah, we got Alice,
You
bro.
do have Alice. Let me put Alice down. As Alice has gotten an upgrade. Alice now has, for sake of things, the cunning action feat, along with her now giving a +3 to all stealth rolls instead of a +2. And our target shot can now, if I'm not mistaken, can distract 3 enemies at once.
So, like 3 advantages.
She can give 3 advantages. She picks 3 targets and they have advantage.
Nice.
Now we could also do a split strategy where Faye and Diana, and maybe even I forget the NPC's name already. Alice. Go and sneak while the rest of us distract up front.
All we need to do is capture. What is the premise of this? All we need to do is take the flag. Yeah, we just need to claim it.
You have
Grab
to
the
claim
flag,
the flag
get the
and
fuck
remove
out.
it from the castle.
I.e., jump off the roof and survive.
Yeah, if you want to jump off the roof, go for it, dude.
I mean, that's the win, bro.
That is the win.
Please.
Do we know where
please
exactly
someone
the
get
flag
defender
is?
calls.
Yes,
So the
it's in
flag
the
is on the-
opposite corner
It's
of where
on
we're
the
at.
where this circle is, 4th story.
Is there an area specific that we need to take the flag to afterwards, or
Nope.
just
Just
outside
out of the
castle?
castle.
It's
Out of
practically a situation where we just have to take the flag or defeat the person defending the flag and take it.
True.
Orb, do you have Misty stuff?
If I remember, I do, but let me double check. I do.
Oh, this just became like super easy. Right?
He grabs it, he jumps, he misty steps to the ground, we win.
I don't think it'll be that
You
easy.
get orb
It's
there?
not going to be that easy.
We can get over there.
I wouldn't think it would be a bad idea for us to split up, however. They're strong.
I would say, for the sake of things, you can assume that this castle, from ground height, is essentially 60 feet tall to the fourth floor, at minimum.
Resto momento.
It's like from here, I'm pinging real quick. So from here, jumping up, it would be 60 feet. From here, it'd be 85 feet. If that makes sense.
The inner courtyard is kind of elevated.
Yes, exactly. The courtyard is elevated. The backside is not.
That's fine. Misty Step.
Mrs.
Or
Seth has a
Featherfall.
30-foot range.
And
Okay. Just let it
you
go.
jump, you drop, you teleport the remaining distance.
True.
I have a question, DM.
All right. I may have
Can
an
we
answer.
destroy the terrain?
Dude, this castle is kind of already there. So yeah. This is literally been an old ruined castle that's been here for thousands of years that is being used for this war game. That the gods kind of said, yeah, you know what? Otar's in this one. Let's give him something he can destroy. So you are more than welcome to destroy the terrain in this one.
Do we know how many members are actually participating from the Fire Familiar?
You actually do, thanks to specifically Mason actually knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 members in the Freya Familia currently participating. The only one who's sitting out is their newest member, Horn, who is a CR2. So she is essentially closer to the level of Alice. In fact, I would almost say she is the level of Alice.
So, but they are one of those 10.
No, Horn is not one of the 10.
Oh, not one of them. But she is or is not participating.
She is not
She's
participating.
not.
10 members are participating between CR 5 and 12.
And roughly speaking, because again, it's really the average is 5 to 6, but there is one standout, obviously. There is one big motherfucker amongst this castle.
Further youth, start of distraction. I believe we could actually do this then.
Yeah.
This may be a situation where, if we all go in first, making our way over to the front, where a group splits off, 2 of you make your way in to the front gates. The rest 4 of us will make our way up on the side of the walls to climb a other structure. Where climbing will enter the castle. We'll attempt to find another way up.
So
From within or continue climbing.
So I'm guessing that you're going with the front group.
That will be true. Who would go with Ferdy? Yeah.
I mean, I'm the front group. What are you talking about?
So basically, you're saying there's gonna be a group going through the front that'll be distracting, and a group going on the side to actually secure the flag. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think Faye's gonna be helping with the sneakiness. Diana's got the magic blade to deal with the outstanding person, potentially.
I will
we
say,
would
make
need-
me a perception check real quick, Faye. That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna ask for from you, because you've also been studying this castle,
Perception.
and I imagine you've climbed this castle once or oh yeah, dude. Your
29.
perception, getting like a gist of the lay of the land. You see exactly what's holding the flag in place.
Is it a person?
It's a person.
Okay.
It's a big ass motherfucker.
In that case,
So
Faye
you
would
know for a
add
fact
this.
Otar is on the 4th floor holding the flag.
Ah, fuck.
It's probably just him then, realistically.
Yeah, and all we need to do
You know what I
is
think?
get
I
it
think that
from-
Brody and Virgil are probably waiting at the base for a fucking rematch, dude.
Oh yeah. I'm going to whip one of their ass.
We could send Ferdy and Mark and deal with them, and then the rest of us deal with the other groups.
I guess the question is, do we want to eliminate all of the familiar and save the flag barrier for last, or
There's two
try to
people in
avoid
there
as many
killing.
fights as possible and all of us go for the flag barrier?
I do not think we have the resources to do a complete victory here. However, it would be very nice to do such a thing against Freya.
Our goal is not entirely winning, it is surviving.
Goal is the flag.
So,
thing
distraction with
here.
a sneak group.
Everybody agreed to this plan?
Yep.
It sounds like a
Alright,
very
so
valid plan.
who's in the distraction group?
Ooh,
Join me.
I have. So wait, can I just mention one thing? Because the DM's saying I can destroy terrain. I do have the spell Shatter, which is specifically meant to destroy terrain. What happens if we just brought the flag to us?
You mean
No.
break the floor beneath the flag bearer and have him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
that'd be
is certainly an
sick.
idea. It might hopefully be enough of a surprise that he lets go of the flag.
Yes.
Now we'd have to keep them distracted so that way they wouldn't notice it that easily. But it would be an advantage to us.
So for sake of things, I know there was a mention of Ferdy and Mark, but it seems like Ferdy and Mason. Mark, are you also joining the distraction group, or are you going to be with the sneak group?
I'm the distraction group, I believe.
Okay,
So join me and Mason.
so we'll put you over.
Alright, so our healer will keep the two melees alive while the range and magic will
Do we wanna-
focus on getting the flag.
I think we best do a 4-2 split, I'll be honest.
I mean, this is basically 4 right now. I will say,
I
for
guess so.
I will say,
At the
keep in
very
mind
least-
like armor as well.
At the very least, I want Alice with the distraction group, so that way we're not. We have some help.
How about Alice goes and then we take Mason? Because I want a big boy on this side. I think both groups should have a big boy. And if you got Ferdy and then we have Mason, you like Ferdy and Mark, you guys are two fucking chonkers.
Yeah, I will say.
Plus-
I will also note for you to keep in mind what Alice's abilities are. She can provide advantage and she can provide stealth bonuses. That's about it.
Oh, she could run
I'm
stealth
gonna be
bonuses.
needing them stealth bonuses if I'm going with y'all.
And you guys also have smoke bombs, so you can choose to
I have a
bounce.
smoke bomb, you have the other one.
Okay.
Your group has
And then
2 smoke
Mark
bombs
has-
right now, actually, because Mason has 1, Diana has 1, Ferdy has 1.
And then Mark and Ferdy both have our 2 magic items that we originally made.
Yes, but mine is practically useless.
So wait, I have one. So if we do want to do the Shatter to take down the flag, do you want me to break off after a certain point to just go rush for it?
I would say stay with us because we want to be there all together. Because, like I said, it's not going to help us if he falls down and still has a firm grip on the flag, and then you'd be alone with him.
Can we like look over at the place right now? Like, do we see in the front gate? Is there anybody like waiting there? Like fucking like let's get the show on the road.
Make me a perception check.
Yeah.
First perception check was for the flag.
Just him.
I'm gonna say Diana with advantage.
Okay.
Because this was the question from Diana.
Okay.
With the 12, I'll go ahead and tell you because, like, I kind of love your reasoning, and I truly say, like, goddamn, this man's reading my fucking mind, and it makes me feel basic as fuck. Because you do see Brody and Virgil there.
You have to remember, bro, it's an anime. They're waiting there. I think you should claim your rematch.
Oh,
Your
I
fight.
did too.
Alright, so the stage is set. So I'm going to go ahead and place Ferdy and Mark over here. Y'all are welcome to adjust your positioning from there. I'm assuming the group is using this entrance here. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll keep this entrance
Or
here.
do we
we'll
want to
climb up.
go? If you look to south where the ladder is,
Wait,
Right.
Hey,
I have one
there's-
question for the distraction team.
That's not safe enough. Huh? Good.
before we jump into it, do either of you guys want to be enlarged?
I'll take it.
Oh, make Mark enlarge. You actually make Freddy enlarge though.
Isn't that like a minute?
No, it's an
It
hour.
will last a minute, so that's 6.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, what spells do we got?
Because there's also like a
so it's 10
distance
rounds.
to it too.
But
right?
it is 10 rounds. Oh, let me double check.
Do you want
Oh
to?
yeah, it's within 30 feet, so never mind.
Yeah, it's very short distance
Oh,
and it's
so-
only a minute, so you'd have to be with them.
Well, I honestly think the mage should be with us. Because they're loud and distracty with their spells.
True.
I mean, we are.
Normally I would say yes, but I also have Mind Strike.
You're saying who should be where?
He said, Mark is saying Orb should be with them as a 3/3 spell.
Yeah. I
Technically,
think
it's a
that's
4/3
perfectly fine.
spell. So Orb, if you want to join the distraction party, that is your choice.
It would allow you to more quickly deal with the two enemies and meet back up with us.
Yeah,
And
well,
there's nothing
just
stopping
that
you
kind of
from. Because if you're there, Orb, and you see us through a window, you can choose. Like, you kind of have the option to aid us
yeah,
at
like
any point because of your range.
all right. So the
True.
stage is set. This is how we're gonna do it real quick, for the sake of things, because frankly, you know, I'm a realist kind of person. To make it easy on myself, we're gonna place down the big bad over here for now. He is not actually there, but for sake of combat initiative, we're gonna have most of the Freya Familia act on their own initiative unless it is just overwhelming numbers. But everyone, go ahead and roll your initiative.
Okay.
Do I get enlarged, DM?
If he's with you, are you enlarging Ferdy?
If you want it.
And
I'll take
this
it.
also goes to Mark. Mark, who are you giving your advantage on initiative?
Mason.
Okay, Mason, you'll have advantage on initiative.
How would I re-roll that?
Just roll a d20 real quick for me.
That's an ish. Fuck.
It's always nice to go before the boss.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
So that puts you to a 5, right?
1 plus whatever the other one was.
No, you have a +3 to
So,
initiative.
well,
No,
it's
I'm
now a
the same point.
5.16 instead of
Yeah.
a 4.16.
Yeah, so we're going to update that for you. There you go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
This is where fucking party bond would actually be kind of pog.
True. But go ahead and begin this kind
Before
of
we
stuff.
start, DM, I am going to activate my channel divinity.
Okay.
I believe it's Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twilight Sanctuary, let's go.
That's going to give the three of us the
A d6 plus 5.
Yep, so everyone roll a d6 in that group.
So 11 max.
Yeah, 11 is the max, but go. Everyone roll a d6, and that will be your temp HP. Not only the group of 3, as this is only a last for a minute, so I don't believe that you would have time to do it for the other group.
Also,
Yeah,
No,
they're both-
it's just one.
And
enlarge me.
I will have to cast Mage Armor.
Okay, Orb has his mage armor up. Are you casting
ahead.
enlarge before you begin this duel?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Shake
going to
things.
be doing this one since she's part of our group. So she'll need this.
Pass without a trace. Perfect. So your group is. We
It's
already
actually
know your group's gonna be pretty sick.
4. The bonus from the Twilight Sanctuary is +4. Everybody, not plus
So
5.
it's, I have 6.
Yep, 6 temp HP. So go ahead and start it off. We're gonna start off with Ferdy. You're going up. For sake of things, to try to do this easier on myself, Faye, Diana, and Mason will be skipping on your initiative for just a second, okay?
Yep.
Ferdy, what are you doing as you come into this scene?
Hello, boys.
Oh, you've come back for a rematch. As you come into the courtyard,
You waited here for a rematch.
As you come into the courtyard, you do see Brody holding his large staff. You see Virgil in the background with his shield, and you also see another player with blonde hair and a large. It's best way to describe it. It looks like the mixture of a magic staff and a sphere.
And a spear?
And a spear. It's both. But the blade is pointed down to the ground.
So how are we gonna do this? We start off 1v1, then let all hell break loose?
I say I just kill you all here. Well, the other party members just run away like scared little dogs. That's fine. I can actually kill the real people I wanted to today.
Then come at me, bitch.
Are we able to move forward while they're talking?
In this case, you can get all the way up to the gate. You can place yourself anywhere from the gate area. Ferdy, consider yourself started movement on that gate.
Starting movement from the gate?
From the gate.
Yeah, so it'd be like this kind of deal.
Oh, I have all the movement in the goddamn world.
Yep.
Just to test out how he's looking, I'm just going to rush up.
As you rush up, you stop there. You are going to... Ooh, it missed. I'm in self-roll. And I believe if it doesn't hit, you don't get the ability. Is that how Sentinel works, right? If I don't hit...
Yeah, you have to hit.
Have to hit. Yep, so he missed with his thing. Because he does get one more, because it's Eldritch Blast. And it's going to also miss.
Does he have Warcaster?
He does have Warcaster.
Okay, then never mind.
Warcast and Sentinel.
Warcaster,
Does he also have Polar
Sentinel,
Master?
and Polar Master. He's
Fuck you.
He's got more feats than we do. Shit. Damn.
He's actively got the...
Variant human scum.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in Auraria was a variant human. There's an entire other group that is just nothing but variant humans. Don't even let me...
That is true.
I'm going to test the waters with a dagger strike.
Alright, dagger strike going off.
Fuck, dog.
Yeah, take an automatic 2 durability damage to your dagger as you miss his attack. He literally pulls up his halberd and blocks your dagger with the halberd, like literally with the shaft of the halberd. So he kind of pushes back. Come on, you can fight better than that, right?
I leave the dagger in his haft and stab him with my spear.
20 is going to hit. Oh, man. This is a hardness 2 as well. Let's see what... Yeah, damn. That's actually perfect. Holy shit. Good hit, good hit. Man. I'm going to take the bigger damage because I didn't know you had damage at versatile. I'm assuming you're doing the one-handed anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes down to this. So he takes the damage.
I will get a gauge. I will make a quick since I've actually hit him.
Yeah,
now.
martial check.
Yeah. I just want his... Because I hit him on a 20, so I just want his health. His rough estimate for health. Fucking Christ.
You will not get it. Anything else there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bonus action beat the living shit out of him.
Bonus action, beat the living shit out of him. Go for it.
Yep. The old 1-2. Take a headbutt. Or not.
As again, he blocks you with his halberd. It's almost effortless.
Don't bullshit me.
Yeah, you do actually hit him with that second hit.
He wasn't expecting the knee to the groin after a headbutt.
He kind of looks to you. If I had my armor, I would kick your ass right now.
Look at me. Do you think I'm wearing armor?
As it will note that you did destroy his cold iron armor last time. And it has only been a week since that fight, so they have not been able to replace that. Is that your turn? We go over to Orb. Orb, what are you doing?
I'm down amongst it.
Alright. I'm gonna move up. Okay, Mark.
Well, you could have started from
I'm
there.
going to start channeling.
Yeah, you can start from here if you want to start from there.
Yep.
This is why listening is good.
Sorry.
All good. All good.
I am going to start channeling a firebolt.
Channeling a fireball. Gotcha. Not a fireball, just a firebolt.
Just a firebolt, yeah.
Did you forget to add your level 3 spells?
No, I just didn't choose any. I choose some other ones.
Oh, okay. Orb is
Respect.
an interesting wizard. Respect it. As we go over to this man here, he's going to go for the nice little hit. Oh my god, what are these rolls? What are these rolls, baby?
Hey,
He's
I
able to
parry-
replace his weapon.
He was able to replace his weapon, yeah. That was actually not hard. You're pretty much on even footing now. So yeah, take 10 damage. Hardness 2 though. Not that it fucking matters.
Yeah, I have a hardness 4, my guy.
Yeah. As you will see, sadly his sheet got fucked up. But we're gonna roll this. Yeah, dude, no, it's just god damn. God damn. What's your AC? He does not hit.
17.
That goes over to Orb. Oh, sorry, Mark. My bad. Goes to Mark.
Oh, so you can hit by yourself. Good.
As this person
Before
in
I-
the background
before I
is
do
just kinda
anything-
watching.
Before I do anything, do I see anyone hidden as
You-
per our previous discussion?
You do not currently. You do if you see this person over here, I'm assuming. Are you able to see her in the view just in case you're not able to? Or right
I
him in the view.
saw.
Yeah. He's the only other person on this field right now. It seems like they're very much just relaxing right now too in this state.
Well, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna run up to here.
Okay, stop real quick as he's going to actually put off 2 Eldritch Blasts on you as well.
Oh, he gets a 2
I will.
reactions.
No, he got his turn back.
He's got his reaction back. They just had a turn. This is actually a repelling blast. So while it's not very much damage, you will basically stop here and then get pushed back 10 feet back that way. And with 0 movement now. So take 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And you were there with 0 movement.
These are both attacks are at disadvantage, by the way, because Ferdy is in melee.
Oh, true. See if they actually still hit. I assume they don't hit. No, one.
Does the 18 hit?
Does 18 hit you, E, I assume?
The 18 will hit.
Okay, so just take 2 damage, but still get pushed back that far with the movement speed.
So he could actually still get up to you.
What's your-
You could actually still get up to him.
He has 0 movement
What's
speed.
your AC with mage armor? Or no, I'm sorry. You didn't get mage armor. I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
no. Remember, Sentinel. When Sentinel activates, your speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
But does it clarify you have to hit with a weapon?
It does not.
Okay.
That's why this is a legitimate combo. This is me just fucking around with a legitimate thing in D&D. All right, Mark, you still have your turn. You have not lost your action.
I'm rethinking now that this has happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna just crossbow bolt him.
Go for it. $13 would not be enough to hit. I will note that your crossbow bolt does break when it hits his armor, as is equal hardness.
Is he using steel right now?
He is using steel right now.
Okay.
It came off my regular crossbows. crossbow bolts, and I don't know why, because I don't have them equipped.
Yeah, I can fix that for you real quick. So I assume you're just gonna be using steel for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually have to change the ammunition that's drawing it from.
So do I take 1 damage to my spear?
Yes, you'll take 1 damage to your spear. He has a hardness 2 armor. I will learn that these two are both hardness 2. Anything else?
You know what? I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. You drop that into the frame. Let you place that wherever you want to.
I'm gonna place it right here.
Okay. 12 will sadly not hit. Me and E underneath the same curse today. As we will go.
Yeah, this is a similar curse that I've always had. It's not new today.
True. As we will quickly pause for a second on this. So we are going to swap over to the other group real quick. Alice heading up the stairs. What is this group doing? I assume we're just trying to stealth with. We currently have pass file trace up, stealthing up the side, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You want us to do our stealth checks now?
Yes, I want stealth rolls from the entire group. For sake of things, your movement is currently since it is a 45. You'll be starting from the stairs. You can basically do as much as you want as long as your stealth checks are good. I will say.
Okay, we're cheating with our stealth checks.
Wait, why is this
Plus 10.
spiritual weapon rolling? Oh, is that for Alice?
No, that was for someone else. Big shit, is fucking around.
No, that's not me. I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's because the spiritual weapon is uncapped, and someone may have clicked on it. It's all.
Okay. So we need one for Alice, and we need one for Mason.
Al's kind of a goat, bro. Mason, give me a
And Alice
stealth check.
gives us how much of a bonus to stealth?
So you have a
So
plus 3
it's
and a
plus
plus 2.
10. Yeah, so plus 13 overall.
So that's a 24 for me.
Yeah.
That's a 30. That's a 30 for her.
19.
That's 28. 19 for you. So 19. And do we do average or do you do?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, our average is about 24 then.
Did you count the spiritual weapon?
No.
Nah.
Good.
Yeah, your average is exactly 24.5, so that's what we're going to be using as the group average. As you begin to move up, go ahead and start moving yourselves, boys. You have uncapped movement. You are currently stealthing.
Do you want to lead the way as Faye, or should I lead the way?
I'll lead.
Okay.
So you come
You know
on.
this place.
Alright,
Go to
stop.
your back.
I do want to say, DM, if it is allowable, I want to have dodge action as I'm going through.
Yeah,
this
that's
area.
perfectly fine.
Okay.
As you're coming through, you'll notice a destroyed staircase leading up to the tower wall on the side here.
It's destroyed. Don't mean it's
okay.
unusable.
We're just moving Alice into the scene. You're currently... I said, someone make me a perception check as we're going through here. Because it's essentially perception stealth mode. Is imagine how you're going through this. You know, for 19, you do hear footsteps on the wall, but you see no one currently in this area.
Are we on the wall?
You are not. You're inside the tower leading up to the wall. This staircase here will take you there. As we're just going to copy and paste you. As this is now why I said that we're going to be splitting up how this is going.
I can't see.
Yeah, this is a little bit different because this has token vision involved.
Oh, you could put all of them downstairs.
True.
On the same map.
I can, and it's was not originally done for reasons, but it's fine. I didn't know how we were going to be splitting up the group.
Oh yeah.
Are ones that we see visible on map currently treated as like they're on the same level as us?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
They're treated as the same level as you, or similar. This guy, if you can see this man, he is not on the same level as you. He is on similar level.
He's on lower.
He's slightly lower, yeah, by about 10
Alright.
feet.
What I would like to do, because I'm imagining we just came up. We notice the individual closest to us. Faye is essentially hiding behind this wall.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that the rest of the group is doing something similar. From just doing a peek through here, does these look like stairs that go up or down?
Down.
Down. Faye would point for the group to go that way.
Yep.
As she points, I'll look through and like kind of peek on the other side of like if I see anything here.
You see actively no one on the wall.
Did I make an investigation check?
Yeah.
I'm taking a moment to look, or I guess more perception checks rather than investigation.
You know,
Can I do
perception
that?
would be the quickest thing.
Alright, we'll do quick. We'll do quick. You're dirty.
You don't really
It
see
looks
anyone.
clear here.
Yeah, we'll note that you do hear footsteps coming towards your direction.
Faye would.
As this guy is beginning to make a pacing maneuver back towards you.
Yeah, Faye would, hand signals go. Faye herself is going to quietly try to climb the wall to be, above height level, if that makes sense, trying to get out of, a person's line of
You
sight.
can assume that he's not going to have line of sight of you in this case.
Oh, okay.
You're already kind of above his sight line. You do have to kind of walk slightly down. While you're on the same level, you're not on the same height.
I guess the question then is, can I cross this
You can cross
opening
that.
without being seen?
If he crosses this while you are still there, he will see you.
Okay, so I'm
But
good
not
to
the
just
other way around.
move.
You were good to just move. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going this way.
Do I know with stealth, will this guy see me? If I walk down this way?
The way that the wall is kind of designed, not really. Here may be the only time that you may have trouble, but pretty much there's a barrier coming through here that you can assume.
Alright. So
If we dug down low enough, we'll be under.
Yeah, it's also if you do take a peek at him, you kind of see that he's kind of sitting down looking at this staircase here.
Birdie and Orb, don't forget your temporary hit point.
Yeah,
I just added it.
Yeah, make sure you are re-rolling your temp HP every
So
time.
let's stop right here. I think this is probably as far
and
as
then this
we get,
was a solid barrier as well.
What do we
This is
roll
a
for
solid barrier as
temptation?
well.
1d.
D6 plus 4.
As we'll go ahead and get to that point here.
Mason, you don't roll it.
Oh, damn.
As you continue to kind of move throughout the tower, I'm doing this as this will be the next 2 rounds of in combat.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we gotta stop right here.
Yeah,
That's
right
a good
before the crossing.
Yep.
So we'll have Alice and Mason get closer.
Yep, as Alice will
And
get
then
closer.
move on to group 2.
Yep. Heading back down.
Or group 1, I imagine. So
Yeah. As everyone has token vision of this map, everyone should still be able to see, correct?
Yep.
Okay. As we head back into combat.
My turn?
Yeah, it is your turn, sir.
So, what was your name? I don't give a shit. How does it feel bullying a 15-year-old little girl?
You mean that slow one who stopped us from getting down to floor 15? If it wasn't for her, if we had a better supporter, we would have made it down. Oh, damn, you just fucking beat this man.
Odd.
-8. Yeah, anything else, sir? He's taking some massive damage now. He kind of actually looks over to his partner over here and are you gonna sit down or are you gonna help? You gotta hear him call out, I was just underneath the assumption that you humans were smart enough to fight your own battles. He's kind of calling for help. Yeah, 21 will hit. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna respond with, I thought you wanted a fair duel.
Nothing fair about this. It's 3 on 2. Didn't you start this whole mess? So, Verdi, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action, grab a flask, take a sip, regain a moxie point.
Heard. Going over to Orb. What are you doing? letting that firebolt fly, sir?
Yep. Yep, I am launching at the Magecaster.
Okay, go and press the spell. Yep, so it's going to be, you almost got max damage too. We'll go ahead and say that hits for sake of things.
Okay, so that's 20 damage.
There's 20 damage. As it continues on to their turn, he'll go for another nice cold iron slash. Ooh. Dealing 28 damage to you, Ferdy.
Hold on, let me real quick because it was just the end of my turn. Let's see if I can max. I don't.
Yep, just take me 28 damage.
Yeah.
And for sake of things, I'm just going to use his attack because the D is going to be the same thing for what he's doing. The bonus is going to be the same. The damage will be slightly different. Virgil does not hit, although you will see this person begin to chant something. So we'll go ahead and put on not really a shock condition, but just a mark that they are currently channeling a spell. As you kind of hear the words start to be cast, but you don't get to see what they are actually casting right now.
Should be noted that channeling does count as concentration, so you can knock them out of it.
All right, Mark, your turn.
If you get within 10 feet of this guy, he's going to pull his bullshit combo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm knocked useless by that, so... I cannot do shit.
Yeah, you can move around.
Be effective.
He does actively have to hit with it, is the big kicker.
Yeah, you could actually just do this. Get on this guy.
15, 20, 25.
You have 40 movement because the cliff paw and the good glove boots.
And you could probably... wait.
40, 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I can get to here.
Yep.
And I will let the hammer smack.
Let the hammer
he's
smack.
in perfect range too.
This will be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the big hammer smack, and I know that's gonna insult Orb, but I'm sorry.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission in some cases.
This is the last smack of this too.
It is.
As you bring down this hammer.
This guy's obviously
Oh yeah, no, this is what you're about to see. As you literally bring down this hammer, you feel an earth-shattering pulse as this swing literally breaking the ground. You see one go down. You see two go down as the ground is completely broken apart in this small little area, and the hammer literally shatters in your hand, up in the dust as these two are down.
Do they have any, I don't know, simple weapons I could use? Maybe
Brother,
a whip?
Let me
I think their shit is gone.
Their shit is gone. You do not understand the power of this is a Minotaur is from floor 17. You made a magic weapon out of this shit.
Okay, all their shit's gone.
That hardness rating is fucking crazy, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a lot of damage, but it's a lot of hardness. So he is hidden with some fucking shit. That's something that's literally, this is something that I didn't think would actually matter for the hardness rating, because it's just gonna fucking shatter whatever. That goes over to you, Ferdy. Because now you still have this person channeling. Oh, useless humans. I guess I should just not even worry about him when he lost to you the first time, after all. Although I did think if only 3 of you here, you could at least do something.
It was only me in the last fight.
That is true. That is actively a true statement. If orb used the fire orb, would it damage or melt armor? No. Not generally. It would damage armor, like how everything damages armor, but it wouldn't melt armor per se.
Ooh, what about the heat metal spell?
Heat metal would 100% do so much damage to armor.
I have one question, Jam. Would psychic damage armor?
No. Psychic damage is one of the few damages I would say would probably do nothing to durability. Just about.
I don't think heat metal would hurt armor.
Heat metal would
I think it would reduce
out
the hardness of an armor.
It would definitely, it would hurt armor in a way for sure. All right, Ferdy, we're getting over there.
Yeah, as I'm literally like the second before I try and stab her.
Him.
These guys are bullies and you're racist. Why is your entire guild filled with terrible excuses for people?
I'm not racist. I just know what an elf is and what a human is.
Stab.
Yeah, as you do stab this person, that's a damn. You are hitting today, Ferdy. Holy shit, dude! I wish I could hit this hard.
You went on a training hard.
What's the hardness of her armor? Their armor.
Their armor?
Yeah.
It's actively 2.
So I still take 1 to my dagger. Okay.
Yeah, actively 2.
Before I do that, I'm just gonna hit again with the dagger.
Okay. Yep. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Be faster on me. Alright. Yeah, you are actually fucking up these people, damn. You're doing a lot better than I thought you would for a group that's supposed to be the distraction. That last one would not hit. Although, for sake of things, you would see it to where the point where like they seem to waver for a second and their concentration should actively be broken, but they just continue chanting as if nothing has happened.
Oh, they got that beat.
All right, this goes over to Orb.
Okay. I am going to move out here, and I'm going to start channeling my own spell.
Okay, you begin channeling.
I'm specifically going to scratch this as a azure orb forming in front of Orb, seemingly channeling it.
Gotcha. Yeah, as man, that's not where I'm placing that.
Oh, she kind of cold me, huh?
She cold and colded more than just you.
Oh, hey, her compatriots are dead.
Yeah, basically. They're close to dead. She gets everybody with this.
Bro, that's a full damage cone of cold too. That's 64.
That is actively 64 damage. Everyone make me a con save.
Hold on, before that happens. Are you at max temp HP?
Huh?
Or are you at max temp HP?
Is max temp HP 10?
It's 11.
11.
So you could get 1 higher.
Wait, no, it's +4.
Roll
right,
a
Mark?
d6 real quick, because you ended
I
your
have
turn.
7. Okay.
This matters. So 3 + 4, so you would be at the same.
My 10.
Alright, make me a con save, Ferdy.
I will.
This is the most important con save right now.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, it looks so close to a 20. Everyone takes 64 damage.
64?
Oh.
And I'm just gonna let you know right now, without even looking at this, this is being treated as essentially, what is the hardness rules for magic? I gotta look it back up because this actually matters.
This person's a 5th level caster. They probably. Oh wait. What focus? Oh. Don't worry about their armor and shit.
Oh wait.
I am actively worried about their armor and shit because it does matter.
I don't think it's stated that magic explicitly does damage to stuff, to weapons and shit, because I want to have to fucking deal with it.
Magic does.
So we'll just
magic does do damage to weapons and stuff.
Yeah, it was never explicitly stated in my mind when I was doing it. But what's the hardness of the spell?
Fuck. That's what I'm trying to find the basic thing for. Spellcasting foci.
She's at least a 9th level caster. So
To make it easy on me, threshold 5.
It's a 5th level spell if that helps.
Yeah, we're just gonna say threshold. We're gonna say the hardness is 5 for the damage to your armor. So 64. If your armor hardness is 2, just keep that in mind.
Mine is 4.
Yours is 4, so it's a 1 difference. So you're going to be dividing this damage by 3 to your armor.
64.
So
if your armor is 2, if it's a difference of 3, then it's literally 64 damage to your armor. If it's a difference of 4, then it's going to be 1.5 times the damage.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch the hardness of the spell.
It's hardness 5.
But
Hardness 5 versus.
So if you're, what is the hardness of your armor? E?
Yeah, it's 2.
So yeah, it's 64 damage to your armor.
My robe is gone.
Yeah, armor's gone.
Yeah.
Glad I spent so much money
My
on that.
mage armor is gone.
Yeah, as the entire group goes down, for sake of things, as she's just going to kind of back off for a second. This fight is, for all intents and purposes, over. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is the kind of person where he's not saving these guys.
Yeah.
They are dead.
The only reason it's over because of some bullshit. Fucking, I don't even know what.
Basically, yeah.
Oh shit.
As we go over to the second group, I will say that you literally heard a blast coming out that was so massive that you could see the chilling area kind of going through. This guy kind of seeing that, he will actively start making his way down.
Faye will immediately say Diana first, then Alice, then Mason, and she'll take up last.
2 quick hops.
Yeah, for sake of things, you can pretty much get to this door free. It's fucking free. Because like there is no one now watching this. You did feel a massive freeze, and if anyone who took a perception check, you would know that Ferdy and them are currently unconscious.
Alright. Can I perceive through the door if there's anyone on the other side of this door?
Yeah, no one's on the other side of this door. I will also state, when you were back here, you did just watch Ferdy and them die. If that matters to anyone.
Well, they're down. They're not dead.
They're down.
Right?
They're not dead.
Yeah. Alright. Let's open the door. Since we have confirmed that there's no one on the other side.
As you open the door, you do find a staircase, one that seems to be leading up to the next level, and one that seems to be going into this room here. What do you want to do?
Higher.
Go up to the next.
Go up to the next. All right.
I will say, you guys did go down, but you did fucking teach those two another lesson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No,
Lessons aren't learned when they're dead.
Yeah, you fucking killed them. You actually just killed them.
Okay, they didn't do shit, bro. Not the killing part. They won the fight. They won the fight, but this racist ass elf. Because this is exactly like the personality that was described to me when I was researching this game. Is I'm basically going to unrestrict token vision at this point and just hide what you're not supposed to see for sake of things, so I don't have to keep on keeping on. If that makes sense.
What floor are we on, DM?
You are on floor 3.
So we got one more to go.
Yep, and you actually do see this actively does just go to the top floor, which is hilarious.
Like the stair that's right next to us right now.
The stair the stair right next to you. You can literally just go straight to floor 4.
Going the
We
floor
go for it, dude.
Yep, as we make our way up to floor 4. This is the kind of thing where like this is a quick one. I do, for sake of things, I want a death save from all of you, from all 3 of you.
Do we have any diehards in the chat?
No.
Oh, damn. I miss Die Hard.
I miss Die Hard too.
So all 3
This actually would be a great moment for Die Hard.
I would say this is the one time I'm not going to ask you to hide your roll if you do not want to hide your roll.
Yeah.
No, keep it hidden. I'm gonna feel bad if you're dying out there.
No, don't keep it hidden. I want to know that you've died out there. So it gives me more incentive to win.
All right. As we continue on, you are now on the top floor. I'm going to go ahead and do this for you here. So we're going to go ahead and put this into initiative for another roll.
Oh, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, we're having the B-roll initiative.
Mason, you
Let's
do not
go.
have advantage on this initiative, by the way.
Oh.
I love ASDFF. Let's go.
Oh, at least put Alice before me. Let's go.
I feel like this is a situation where we all walk out, you know what I mean? And like face down.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
That was going to be my next question. Are we just walking out, or are you actually rolling your stealth here?
I wouldn't be against. Man, I would honestly not want to give my. But he's that high level. He probably knows I'm here.
Dude, he knows we're here no matter what.
At this point, we reconstruct again into 2 groups of distraction, and one focused on getting the flag, and the 2 people distracting.
Otar is holding. He's holding the flag.
He's actively holding the flag.
This is not a 2 group. This is.
I mean, you have the magic sword as Diane, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you an optimal position, is all I'm talking about.
To the
And I will wait for your.
I don't think we stand much of a chance other than using the sword.
Yeah, to describe to you what you see right now. As you imagine you're kind of crouching up the stairs, knowing this is where you see this hulking behemoth in front of you, holding in his hand the flag that could lead to your victory. And in the other hand, what can only be described as a sterling onyx black blade, bigger than anything you've seen, resting in his other hand. It is so supreme that this blade looks like it's something that could literally cut mountains in half. As he's just standing there, eyes open, looking forward. As he quickly turns his head, he does look towards your group.
Mason, I believe this is where you have to lead up. We'll follow behind. We'll try and get in a good position for the blade. But I'm waiting on your go.
Mason Jamola just steps out slowly.
We're going to stop you
Great
there.
sword in hand.
We're going to go ahead. You can get to this point, whoever's coming out with Mason, and that is where the initiative will start.
Alright, who else is moving?
So Diana, you're staying there. Mason stay. Oh, Diana's getting over there.
I'm gonna reposition next to Mason.
Alice is going to actively just stay on the stairs. She's kind of trembling right now. In fact, everyone just make me a wisdom save as you're looking at this man. I can't describe it in any other way than that.
Oh, thank God.
Mason's insane, dude.
With a 6
Thank
wisdom, he
fucking
has.
God.
The best on my side.
Yeah, Alice is trembling, bow in her hand, almost too terrified to speak right now, looking down at this man. I'll say a 10 or higher is fine enough to pass this wisdom check. As you've kind of steeled yourself for this. Faye, where are you positioning yourself?
Since I know Otar is going to go before me, I want to position in a spot that is outside of his line of sight.
Okay. Can y'all give me 1 minute? We're gonna take a quick 5-second break, 5-minute break, because I have to take a piss really bad. And this
I
is
also
really
think this too. Bro, I got a nervous PP. Be right back.
Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's funny too, because the whole Shatter plan actively could have worked, because he is just standing on like very hard wood right now.
There's still time.
Orb is orb right now. Orb is currently in a state.
Yes, but there's still time.
Alright. Is everyone back?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Alright. DJ, are you here?
Orb is here.
Still waiting on DJ. Oh, DJ? I see him lighting up. E, are you here? In here. Awesome.
Yo,
Not that I
do
need
either
it.
one of you have a dark vision? I mean, not dark vision, blind vision?
Say it one more time.
Blind vision?
No.
No.
You mean blind sight?
Yeah, blind sight.
No, I got dark vision. No.
Same. All good.
Alright. As we begin this combat proper, I need a death save from our 3 people. Alright.
Tony, can I retcon and say I came outraged? Well,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Mm,
I like you're
just
like
on
this is the
side.
kind of state where he is staring you down, not saying a word. He's letting you do whatever you want. He's kind of like has his line drawn. The second you pass his line, that's when this begins.
Is his line where we're at?
Where
or
you're at,
next
yes.
to-
Once you pass that line, it's over.
I'm gonna hold my action to dash, looking at Mason as I just quickly do a quick shimmy.
And I will say, like, the holding line is like for this turn. Once this turn begins, this is where combat begins. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah,
So
once we hit that, that's it. So I'm holding my action.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you have a time to do whatever you need to. Once this initiative officially starts and you move, that's when I'm starting combat. He's not going to just sit there the entire time. I'm saying that you can activate haste. You can cast whatever spell you want to. But
Who got that haste spot?
That is true. There is a haste spot. I forgot all about that haste potion. Does someone want to pop the
Bro.
haste potion?
I fucking throw it to Mason, dude. Mason, you stay at the apex of strength, a place where you can be someday. No, will be. You got time to shine.
Mason, consider yourself to have
Or victory.
1 extra attack, double movement, and
Plus
what
2
else
AC.
is it?
2
And
AC.
plus 2 AC.
And advantage on deck saves.
Oh shit.
That is haste for 1 minute, and 1 minute only. As we'll go ahead and start this fight. As he kind of looks to you, he beckons you. Are we ready to begin? Is there anything else you need to prepare before you die?
No words shall be spoken. I'll dash forward.
I will say, this is...
Is he gonna pull any sentinel?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So this is a turn in order. This is a turn order.
Fair.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, it's more so. Does he give us a turn before combat and then just starts clapping the shit out of us? Or like, or he,
You know
he gives
what?
us a
I
turn
will
before
allow. I will
combat.
allow it. Yeah, because this is the kind of fight. Yeah, go
Alright.
ahead.
So start
Diana, what are you
start
doing?
initiative at Mason kind of? Or
Yeah. Oh, and this is whatever Diana wants to do. Diana,
I'm running along the side,
is he just watching you for a second, out in the corner of his eye?
bow drawn.
Anything else?
Nope. Well, yeah, I'll take some shots.
Yeah, go for it.
I kind of just want Mason to run in there, actually. I just want Mason to be badass, dude. Oh, dude, it breaks against his fucking skin.
Yeah, dude. Literally, his arrow shatters from shaft all the way down. All right. Otar stands there. He kind of sets up. You see him crack his neck. Cracks it again. He looks raring to go for a fight. You hear a war scream come out. Come at me! For this will be your last breath. Let it be a breath, knowing that you get to look upon the great symbol of Freya. Someone that you will have never have the gaze of ever again. For I will remove you from the same plain existence of my goddess. So he'll begin to rage. Mason.
Of course, you made him a barbarian too.
Bro, look at this guy's muscles. Wrong?
He's a
Fair.
I will tell you for basic sake, because you have a sense of this, he is the equivalent of a level 17 adventurer.
Can I tell what kind of barbarian he is?
No.
Fair.
He's the mad kind.
He's the
mad
kind.
kind. I'm also the angry kind of barbarian right now.
In fact, you know what? I feel like this is... I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and... I'll go ahead and give you this health bar. As you move behind him, he literally turns to face you. The flag turns with him. For sake of things, I'm going to... Sorry, let me move you out of the way. I'm going to put the flag over here. Just assume it's currently on his person.
so is it like one hand axe, other hand flag?
It is one hand giant greatsword, other hand flag.
What is the shaft of this flag made out of?
This shaft, make me a perception check.
Okay, I'll leave that for my turn.
We'll leave that for your turn, because, yeah, that's a good question.
Alright, I'm going to reckless attack him like this
Yeah, go for it.
after running behind him. Does a 26 hit?
Believe it or not, a 26 does hit.
That'll be 12
I
damage
fucking
after
hope
the
so.
rage.
How much damage
but
does your
here's-
sword take?
Yeah, so let me explain this to you. So this is your greatsword. He is hardness 6.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know mine.
I'm...
I'm gonna let you do the math.
Yeah, no, your sword's broken, bro. Let me be honest with you.
Okay.
That's... You were taking... Oh, it's not broken, but you are taking 20 damage to your durability. As he doesn't even flinch, he looks down at you. Alright, anything else? Look the best you have.
I'm gonna Great Weapon Master reckless attack him.
Okay.
And
Take another 20 damage to your sword.
Then I'm going to add a d6 to that with Destined Hero to get a crit, hopefully. I do not. Alright, my sword's broke.
Yep, that sword is completely shattered on his skin. You don't see a
And,
single drop of blood from this man.
I don't think that even hit either after everything.
All right, anything else? You do have one more attack if you have extra attack, because you are hasted.
I'll whip out my iron greatsword and smack him with it.
Yeah, just the Iron Greatsword takes 20 damage. You can roll your roll, because you have to hit to do the damage. Yeah, no, it doesn't. You just actively miss. It's kind of like seeing the first sword shatter in your hands, throwing it down onto the ground, it hitting to the bottom floor, and then pulling out the second sword, hitting against this guy again. You don't seem to have the same strength you did before. It kind of just lands on him flat, basically. We go over to Alice. Alice, having failed her save, will not have a turn this action. This turn round, as she is still kind of recuperating, getting her confidence up. Faye, this is your turn.
Alright. Let's see the perception. Is 16 enough for the material
this
that
is a
flag
very fine flagpole. This flagpole looks almost stupidly exquisite, as it's almost as if this is a flag that Otar holds on a regular basis. It is made out of a black metallic material.
Damn, alright, no breaking it out of stands. Alright, or no breaking the shaft.
Oh, you can. It's just gonna take a minute.
Yeah. I am going to use a little known rule that no one ever uses. I'm going to try and disarm Otar.
That's not gonna go well.
This is gonna be a fucking.
So essentially,
check
how
and a
this,
half.
yeah. So he's gonna roll athletics, and I'm gonna roll an attack roll. And if my attack roll is higher than his athletics or acrobatics, if he wants to do that, he is disarmed. If
Okay.
he succeeds,
I will allow you to roll your attack roll first.
Okay. Inventory, bow.
Oh man, that's a natural.
Oh my god.
This actually matters. Yeah. Holy shit.
I'm trying to shoot this thing out of his hand. No. Anyone
There's
have
a chance.
inspiration? Anyone has inspiration? Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, some people
Well,
do
hold up.
have-
He also has advantage on this, so that's something to note as well, because he's raging.
Does anyone have inspiration that they're wanting to use currently at
Take
the
it.
moment? Oh, Shady, you have no inspiration.
Do I not? Oh yeah, we forgo. Yeah, never
You
mind.
forgo inspiration for the level up.
Yep, that's fine.
You got a second attack. I think you can do it.
You do have
Oh
a
wait,
second
no,
attack.
this is the nat 20. This is the best you could get.
Yeah. So it's either someone like has him re-roll it, which would cause it to potentially have that 26 be the highest.
There are 3 people who have inspiration in this group currently. Is anyone
I want to
else-
give you an inspiration, but I'm gonna do something really stupid here in a second too.
So are you giving the inspiration to him?
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. I don't. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
So are we taking? Oh, let's see. The 15 got rolled, so it's a 30.
It's a 30.
Yeah.
It was
right.
very possible. I want you to know that. It was a very possible roll,
Yeah.
but you did not hit it.
All right. Well, I do have extra attack, so I'm gonna do it again anyway.
Okay.
No, dude. He has to roll a 1.
He has to roll a 1, yeah. Even
Alright.
even if you rolled a 1, it would match. It's so bad.
Yeah, no worries. All right. So those 2 attacks trying to disarm him. Bonus actions. I don't think spells. No. All right. I'm going to stay here.
All right.
End turn.
Top of the round. My 3 last death save, please, if you do not mind. Not last death save, but death save. So keep the information to yourself. Is it just because if you fail or succeed a death save does not necessarily mean that you have died?
I would like to use that inspiration.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not gonna let me.
Just roll a d20.
Never mind. I got it.
Yep. Orb. Birdie, roll me a death save. Unless you've already succeeded, which I don't think either one of you have yet.
I mean, I passed one save.
Death save right now. Top of the round. All right. Keep that information in mind.
I'm gonna run forward. I'm gonna rip the blade from my back after throwing my bow on the ground. I'm gonna let it drag against the floor, and I'm gonna grab it with 2 hands and try and throw it with a really fine uppercut towards him, using the blade.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm gonna use the black blade. I'm going to use an item.
All right, as you pull out this black, industrious sword. How do I explain this? As you use it, I'm going to change the music for a second. You feel yourself pause in this moment as you pick out this sword. You hear a voice in your head. Are you so desperate? Are your friends really lives on the line? Is this the only option that you have to survive?
It is either that, or all of us and our loved ones are removed from this place, and their lives ruined as well. We shoulder so much burden, and we created ourselves.
Could you accept the sacrifice that you have to make? Could you give up everything for these people, for yourself? As you get a second, as we're gonna, best way I can explain this, as you were pulling out this sword, it's like you have stopped. For everyone else, as you see, it seems as if Diana is almost stunned for a second. As Diana, you start seeing flashes of what can only be described as your entire group in a bloody pile in front of you, and then Artemis dead at your feet. As we're gonna go, as Otar, seeing you pull out this sword, he quickly goes for the first hit. Dealing 50 damage to Jason Momoa for the second hit. Actually, no, Jason, what is your hardness rating right now?
I don't know how to calculate my armor hardness.
You are only at a 2. This is a 5 difference. He does 100 damage to you in one hit. That's the damage.
So you take 50, and then you take
an additional 50.
Yeah.
As he quickly runs over, you'll see him get to this point. Back of the blade for Alice. Plus 69, Alice goes down. Over to you. Faye, take me 67 times 2. As you also go down.
I go down to 0.
Now, as you see him going over to you now, Diana, as he pulls up his sword, about to slash down upon you. God, I wish I could do this in a better way. That's so perfect. You unfreeze in a second. Time seems to stop in front of you as Otar's black blade has stopped in mid-motion. Will you give it to me? Will you give me everything? Or will you watch them die and fall into a pile of blood here?
I will do anything to not allow that reality to come true.
As your back begins to burn in cinder, the clouds above you go dark in this moment, as if the sky turns black itself. Diana, as I'm going to remove the Tarnished Blade from your inventory, I'm going to place in a new Tarnished Blade. In this second, make me an attack roll with your Tarnished Blade.
Oh yeah, dude.
I will go and tell you, as you do this, you see blood coming from Alice, coming from Faye, coming from Mason. You see blood coming from the three down there, entering into your sword. You see the vision pop into you one more time. You feel yourself growing stronger. Your back burning harder and harder. Press the button, because it's now in your inventory.
Just like a big guttural scream as I rip it up with an uppercutted blade.
As you hit this, as Otar bringing down in front of you, you see Otar launched back.
As that happens, does his grasp break from the flag?
Breaks.
I want to use my bonus action to grab it with my fast hands.
Reach out to grab it. Make me a con save at disadvantage.
I think I get lower than that.
As you go to grab the sword, you feel yourself feel weak for a second. I need you to go down to 1 HP. As you begin to fall down in front of you, the sky continues growing darker and darker. Light spills from it that seems golden in front of you, and then turns to black. As in front of you, catching you almost in this moment, you see a man. You gave everything. You did good. As the sword shatters in your hand, but now you are mine. As he looks up for a second, not knowing what he's looking up at, almost seemingly looking at the camera itself. Hello, family.
Maybe we have a camera.
You... How to put this, Diana? Take 5 exhaustion points in this moment. As the war arc is done, Otar has been defeated. He looks to the camera for a second. Oh, Freya, are you not entertained? Seems my follower won, and yours is on the ground. As we kind of fade to black for a second. It's the only thing I can really describe this as. We find this map, because we have not been to this map in a second. God, I know it's here. There we go. Oh, gods. As I want to go ahead and delete these. As I will go and drop the party into this area. As of right now, everyone, since no one failed officially failed complete with their death saves, everyone is still alive. Everyone can bring yourself up to 1 HP. You've all suffered 5 exhaustion points, though. that everybody? Who am I missing? I'm missing Faye. As you come to this area, you are no longer unconscious. You find yourself waking up. It seems your war game is done, and a new era begins. And you see the gods in front of you now facing down, all kind of pissed off, looking, mean mugging this man in front of you. Do not fret, for I have returned to Arario to take care of your dungeon problems. Although, ending this petty squabble does seem to be nice. As he does walk over to you, he actively grabs your arm in this moment, Diana. Do you try to resist him?
I feel like this guy. Nah.
As he
As
he
he's
grabs my
walking
hand.
over, I do say, "And who the hell are you?"
Exactly. As he pulls Diana over. God, I love that. That's a good question. As he pulls you over, he asks you, "Bend down, child, for you will be my first."
I look out at the crowd. Who's here? Do I see fucking?
Do you see Artemis? Is that your question?
Yeah, do I see Artemis? Where the fuck is she?
She's here.
I don't remember her token. Where the fuck is she?
God, it's been so long too.
I know what it looks like. I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing
It's not
it.
that guy. That's a Danmachi Dnd dude.
I don't think
fucking
it's actually here.
Is she not?
Yeah, dude, I'm not here.
So I'll place
Oh,
her
there
again.
she is.
We'll
No. I think she's not here, dude.
I replaced her. Don't worry. As you do see her kind of looking towards you with a very somber look. Was it not you that said you would give everything?
This is the agreement we made. May I at least know who you are first.
You can call me Hades. I am your god now. You asked who the hell he was. He said yes.
I'll take a knee.
So you take a knee. I want everyone to gain, we'll say 1,200 experience in this moment.
That's enough to level up.
Is that enough to level up?
No.
That's not enough to level up.
No.
Yes, 1,200 is what we're gaining.
1,200. Diana, as he places his hand onto your back in front of the entire crowd here, he drops a piece of blood. For sake of things, you have a new feat on your sheet.
Hog.
You officially have a skill. You are now mine. And for those of you who survived this ordeal, if you want a real god to take you to the bottom of the dungeon, if you want someone who can really circumvent this world, kneel before me. As he offers his blood to you. This is truly a display of power.
Where does loyalty lie?
Faye would stay with Goddess Kali.
For sake of things, you are now considered to be a Hades familiar. As of now, Diana. You are no longer part of Artemis.
I will say, that is pretty sick. Diana is one to keep her word. I'll look to them. I'll look to them with a face of, Obi-Wan, you can go back to your families now.
You'll see the
However,
gods.
I made the deal.
The gods do.
You
kinda
do
stand
not
up for
need to
this
follow
moment.
suit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just say I made my choice. You do not have to follow suit.
You'll see Neptune get up in this moment. Brother, you can't just walk in here and steal people's families. What are you even... You're not supposed to be here at all. Weren't you... As he stops himself. Wasn't I locked away? Yes. And a great black tarnished blade I was. Luckily my family is here. Are you kneeling, Mason? Sorry, if you're
It's
muted.
the only way you can get stronger, dude.
I am.
Good.
In the
You're my
middle of them
brother's familiar,
talking.
are you not?
Yes.
So he drops a piece of his blood. Seems, brother, you can't even hold a family your own, as you will also gain the betrayer fee. Give an ultimatum right now. Is that anyone else who would be willing to serve me?
I do have one question.
And what is that?
Who was it that gave the sword to us?
You kind of see someone in the background. Oh, that? It was something.
Loki.
That is not Loki. That is
Thanatos.
Thanos.
Oh,
God
I
of
was
death.
right! Yeah!
You were right. As Thanatos kind of speaks up. Nothing too much for you.
What do I remember of my conversation with Thanatos? As we do a little flashback to our conversation.
Yeah, Thanatos was someone who basically put his hands on your shoulder and said, with the right will and strength, you can get through this. I believe in you. But he didn't give me anything in that moment. But he did have a conversation with you. Will any of my other champions stand forward?
I'm waiting for everyone else to get an answer.
What was the answer? What was the question that you were asking?
Who?
You. You said you asked.
Oh no, I'm waiting for everyone else first.
Okay. Orb, are you stepping forward and giving?
Or stepping forward. I am.
As he looks up, you do see Hephaestus stand up in this moment. As he drops his blood onto you, you've also become a betrayer. Is there anyone else willing to give in?
I will stay with my goddess. She will lead me to a hunt.
And she will lead you to your death. Where were your gods when you were betrayed? Where were they when you were sent on the casting block? Are you really happy with the strength that you truly have now? Will you follow the guild's orders and let Uranus lead you astray even more? The so-called guild's party, brought together by the gods as a symbol of nothing more than friendship, more like a laugh. I've seen how they treated you. And while I know that some of you may enjoy your gods, think what not is best for you. What is best for them? If they truly didn't want to stand with you in the battle, would they truly be there to stand with you tomorrow either?
I believe that each one of them was standing with us as their gifts were given to us in that spirit.
Aye. Petty trinkets to pay you off. So he continues. He asks again, will any of you step forward and accept my blessing? That's not the right song.
Faye stands firm.
Ferdy, what
It
are you
looks
doing?
like
What about you, Mark? What's your answer?
I took a step back and I responded.
Okay. Before I give you my answer, I have a couple of questions. I'll raise my hand and start pointing. Will you treat us like the namesake that we were given? Mia Familia, together united.
He looks at you for a second. He steps forward. Ferdinand. He drops a knee. Mia Familia. If you would imply that I would treat you as a child worthy of respect, then you would be correct. I wouldn't offer this to just any vagabond on the ground, but people of true determination to face death and stand firm. If you choose to serve me, you will rule this world and defeat the dungeon, not as god and family, like some Ragabond guild for entertainment for some lesser beings. He looks kind of like sends a snide look over to the rest of the gods. We'll do something for real. As a real family, not a familia.
Glares.
Dionysus say anything?
He looks almost pissed off and deterred for the first time. But he doesn't say a word.
Well, I had more questions, but you rushed ahead and answered them for me. Congratulations. You're the one god I have actual faith in.
As he brings his blood to your back, you've also become a betrayer. He steps forward to the crowd. Now watch, brothers and sisters, fair children of the heavens. Watch as a real god gets it done. He looks to Faye and Mark. You can tag along. After all, this is still the guild's party. I expect the guild to still remain impartial. Right, Uranus? As he says that, this is also the fun part. I get to bring this in. As he says that, you do see a man kind of pull forward.
Gandalf?
This is Uranus.
Gandalf the Beige.
As every god in the room starts to chatter, as if they are like extremely shocked by this appearance. He puts his hands in there. We'll remain neutral, like we always have, but ever vigilant. Don't know how you escaped or returned back, banished one. But the policy is there as it stands. Break no laws and you will be normal. You do have a family, so we cannot banish you away. She disappears. And for basic history checks, by the way, for a god to use Arcanum like that to even appear in front of you is something that you've never heard of.
Our God is truly wonderful.
Man, I bet Neptuneville's.
Oh, I bet Neptuneville's bad.
Oh, he's so pissed.
I had a whole spiel about each of the gods, including Freya, but okay. Answer my questions for me then, fine.
As he beckons you forward, let us go. Get a drink.
It's about bloody time.
As he will basically lead this group to Papa's Brew. My question then goes to Mark and Faye. What do you do as the group begins to follow behind Hades?
I think for Faye, she would probably prefer to talk to Kali first.
Yeah, as you can find Kali in the stadium. We'll go ahead and move everyone who is following Hades over here.
I will follow, but I just want to do a quick thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I place both my hands on one of their shoulders. Just because I don't have faith in your gods does not mean I don't have faith in you. You are still family to me. I hope the feeling is reciprocated.
It is. Everyone chooses a god because they want a sense of family. If you feel betrayed by your first family, it makes sense for you to want to go to one that understands you. I simply have a different view on the challenges that my goddess sets before me for me to overcome and reach my own personal goals.
What about
You
you?
will always
Mark?
be considered a friend when you enter my father's shop.
I'm glad to hear that, Mark. You were the one I was concerned about the most. I will see you all later when we delve into the dungeon again. Until then, it's time to get fucking crunk. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Artemis as we walk off. I'll just give her the look of, like, that very thankful look. And I'm gonna take my blades and my bow and the arrows that I got within her guild, or her family.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna stab them on the ground in front of me on the stage.
You do that.
Could you point out Hephaestus in the crowd for me, please?
He's fine.
That one. Okay.
As I
You
look
get
to
Poseidon
them.
an apologetic look on the way out.
This is also
I'll look
Prometheus
to-
over here.
I'll look to Mason as well.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Sorry.
As we walk away. An orb. 'Cause, yeah.
Does y'all go over there?
As I reach a point where Iak can see me, I look very briefly and then downcast my eyes as I continue towards Prometheus.
I very specifically look at only one god and give him a nod.
In front of you stands goddess Prometheus. What is it, child? You have your victory. Well fought.
So,
I
you
have
want me
a
to do this
question.
character?
Huh? What was that, Jordan?
I was gonna say, do you want me to RP this character? This is one of the gods I took over.
No.
Alright, you got it. Use a clap.
Yeah, no. I'll say no for that, because this is important. Go ahead, Mark.
I have a question.
Burning curiosity is something that's very dangerous in the wrong hands.
I know I am not exactly as you made me. I have my father to thank for that,
Do you now?
but I do wish to understand more about me. And I do not wish my father to suffer any consequences for what I will become.
We will be in touch. Just not today. Enjoy your victory, if you can call it that. She'll begin to walk off from you. She'll leave the stage. Are you alright? As we go over to Miak real quick. I was very worried. Your armor is gone.
I am afraid everything is gone.
He quickly shoves a potion into your mouth. As you're mid speaking. Go ahead and heal 14 hit points real quick. We'll have to talk about it later. But first, as he gives you a massive hug. I thank you for choosing my family. I know it's not much, but I'm proud to have you.
It is who I am and what you have made me that has kept me here. And I just stand silent.
Yeah, as he says,
continues to-
as he's still hugging you. Well, I know you probably want to go celebrate with your friends, for the great victory and returning to the dungeon soon. But if you like, we can go and have tea with Naza.
That sounds like a great idea, Father.
Yeah, as he will like begin to lead you outside the stadium.
And I follow him about 6 feet behind.
Gotcha. On to Kali. You're a loyal one. I can at least say that about you. I don't think this is your sins forgiven. But you did face an impossible task. But I feel that your decisions within that fight only made it worse. We'll see what history brings. But for now, good job, Faye. Welcome back.
It is good to be back. And if it is any consolation, I do not think he would have helped me control the beast inside, but rather chosen to let the beast roam free, uncontrolled.
He is someone to watch out for sure. Watch your friends. They may need your help sooner than later. But if you want to go celebrate with them, it would be a good time for you to get rest, as it does seem you are exhausted.
They will not.
As Kali begins to walk towards the camp, you can decide to follow her. It's your choice.
I'll go to Papa's room.
All right.
It's mostly because of what Ferdy had said.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Being family.
Yeah, still being like family, even though we're like separate, which we would technically already were separate families, right?
Yeah.
So it's along that lines of if he hadn't said anything, I probably would have gone with the Kali.
Yeah. Question is to you, Orb, because you did say back, are you wanting to talk to Hephaestus, or are you wanting to follow your new god?
I'm just gonna follow my new god.
All right. So we'll go ahead and copy and paste. And go to Papa's brew.
This guy's an ice cold killer.
This guy is an ice cold killer. So you do kind of follow him into Papa's brew. Come. It's the private event after all. As you'll see, Papa almost sweating the second he sees this man walk in. Oh, God. I don't know Papa's voice. You're gonna have to forgive me on some of these voices, dude. Your finest mead, bartender. My family would like to drink. And I'll be staying here for a while. Free of charge, of course. Put it on Ornus's tab. He has me covered. Over here, boys. And Diana. As you'll see him kind of lead to the same booth you're kind of in before. So take a seat. He'll kind of prop his legs up on there, beckoning you all to come with him.
I give kind of a salute to Pops.
As he looks down, he seems very happy that you've survived.
Oh, good.
Hi, what can I get you, Faye? Are you also with... He looks over to Hades for a second.
I am not. I am still with the party, but my familia is still Kali.
Oh, good to know. Orb, are you coming into the bar?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull you in, bud. We'll help you out. As you kind of as Papa kind of brings drinks to the table, because again, the waitress is not here currently. There you go. Can I get you anything to eat? Aye. We'll take a full platter for the entire table. Make it a
Good,
big
I'm
one.
fucking starving.
Yes, my family needs to eat. He looks to him. This man, Papa is actively intimidated. He is running back and forth. You hear a lot of clanging in the kitchen as he quickly brings out a full-on spread for you. That's free of charge, of course. As he looks to the group. Good job today.
Thank you, Pops.
See, runs back. Now, Faye, is there anything I can get you?
Buttons. Alright. Something that will help with exhaustion.
You guy just gets you a nice glass of water.
Thank you.
Yeah. As you're kind of sitting around this table, he looks to you. So, it's been a while since I've been on the Earth. Is Zeus still around?
No.
Maybe my brother's not kicking.
Sings the
No one
return,
knows.
I believe.
No one knows where he is.
He's always like that old coop to run around. So, you want to get to the bottom of the dungeon, do you? See how it looks.
Amongst other things, yeah.
Alright. Let's take over the whole world. He looks to you for a second, Diana. Don't look too glum, Diana. You made the right choice. You'll still see
I'm
the
not
bronze.
glum. I do not regret decisions that I have made. However, I do regret that we have to stay in this tavern for another weeks or so.
Okay, I'll have a house.
Hey,
shortly.
Pop's establishment is not terrible. It is one of the finest. What the hell?
I believe that the first thing we should do is get a base of operations. So now we are not just bumming it in a tavern.
He actually looks to the group for a second. Oh, well, I have good news for you. A god who works pretty hard, don't you know? So he places down 2 pieces of paper onto the table. See, wouldn't you know? I bet you don't even know who owns this bar, do you?
Cool.
Did
Well,
you
was
buy
it?
the tavern?
It was Lady Freya. Too bad she got a mighty ass whooping. So among other things, we now own the tavern, boys. Along with a nice mansion, though. Take a little bit while to get finished up. But we've secured some property. Along with a few new sets. As he does kind of state that he can... Basically, your iron armor will be replaced if you had iron armor. It will not be high quality, but it will be base quality for now.
Can I get my resilient thick robe back?
You can get... You could literally just get a regular robe. You cannot... you can get the regular version of the robe.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, and I got some for your friends too, of course.
Where is Alice?
Oh. I took
Was
her
she
back
not-
to Artemis, of course. I'm not a monster. Her wounds are a little bit more severe than yours. But I was able to use my Arcanum before Ornis stopped me. She will live.
Nods.
Apparently, gods can't even cast magic anymore. Can you believe that?
Seriously?
Something about balance and letting the humans grow naturally and yada yada yada. It's a bunch of bullshit.
I mean, for the most part, I kind of agree with that. What the hell?
I bet that's why that stinky Dionysus is just sitting his ass down in a casino. Can't do anything better than that.
I mean, you pretty much pegged him to a T.
As he kind of sits there, he kind of just says, "Drink. For next week, we'll have you go into the dungeon for real. Take this time to
good.
prepare." As he will stand up for a second, he'll grab a plate. Now I'm gonna go claim me a room. Remember, Papa, be a good patron. After all, you're no longer in the Freya familiar. So he walks up. Sake of things. So what does the group do?
He's just watching from the stairs.
No, he's gone. He went upstairs.
I've already chugged one.
You're taking things. Unless
You're muted.
Yeah, if you're talking, Mason, you're currently muted.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. For the sake of things, for this group, unless there's something specific you want to do for the week, I do say the weak, because actively speaking, you have 5 points of exhaustion and you are not going back into the dungeon right away. You know what I mean? It will take a little bit longer to actually heal that off. Besides any upkeep or anything like that, because your armor has been fine.
Aside from just getting my shit repaired now.
True. Yeah, I will say Mason actively does not have great swords. Anything that was at 0 durability is completely broken.
Yeah. I am weaponless at the moment.
I actually lost literally nothing.
Yeah.
I have javelins to throw.
I will say
I
will say you can replace an iron greatsword into your inventory, a base iron greatsword, as that would be provided by your god. So if you've lost a weapon, you can regain base iron quality stuff, is what I'm telling you. Or that goes for the entire party.
Did we get any money from this, though?
Technically, not really, but also yes. Oh.
Oof.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, but everyone in the group can basically account for about 150 gold added into your stash per person.
Per person.
The rest of it was essentially land that was preserved because essentially this was a crime trial. The only reason that you got anything in this case was because someone negotiated on your behalf. You can assume Hades actually did a lot of legwork while you were passed out. Yeah, actively speaking, by the way, for sake of things, any armor that you were wearing during this fight, because everyone got a huge hit, you can go assume it's broken and go back to iron quality too. For the people that were on the roof, because I hate to tell you, Otar hit like a fucking truck.
Well, it's a good thing I stashed away my old armor.
True.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to head upstairs.
Yeah. We kind of fade to black here. Like I said, if there's anything specific I want to do through the week, just let me know. But we're going to go ahead and go over to Miak.
Yeah. I do have something, but I'll be for later.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, as you were heading back to the area, we're now on Miak's thing. Also, for sake of things for people, I did actually add in to notes what your new symbol looks like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Mark, you are now back at your potion shop. It does seem that there is no longer an eviction notice on the door. The potion shop is back open, and it seems a little bit nicer, honestly. As you'll see, hear Mia kind of beckon you in. Are you coming in? The tea's gonna get cold.
I put myself up on the thing already, I thought.
Oh no, for some reason I can't. I don't see you for some reason. Oh. There you go. There you go, it just wasn't updating for me. As you come in, it's like, isn't this great news, Mark? On top of everything else, your win was actually a big boon. As he shows you a piece of paper. I don't really know who Hades is, to be honest with you. I wasn't around when he was. But he did actually get us the rights to this place. I hate to say it, but we weren't paying rent a very high, steep price to Freya. But we now own the shop. Isn't that great? Naza kind of
his father.
Yeah, Naza kind of brings over a tray of drinks. Here, Mark, I know you don't drink it, but it makes him happy. Congratulations. I'm very thankful you won. And she'll actually scoot over to you and give you a big hug. Oh, isn't this nice? Is there anything that you want to do throughout the week, Mark?
As we're sitting there drinking our tea, I will say, Father, do you require me to go into the dungeon further?
leave this up to you. It was never about going deeper. Well, it was always great to meet new people, and I'm sure you've made great friends. The dungeon is a scary place. We can always have you work in the shop if you like.
I do count those that went with me as my friends, and even, dare I say, family. But I do not feel the call of the dungeon like they do. And he turns to Naza, and I do believe it is a fair time to give Naza a bit of a break with the obligations to the shop.
Naza kind of, well, I'm not really doing it for. She kind of like goes bright red for a second. As like, oh, yeah, break would be fine.
I lift my hand and put my hand on the shoulder as I've been taught by Ferdy.
Yeah.
You are due this break. Please, let me take some of your burden.
It's up to you, Monk.
You're so wholesome, guys.
If you want to stay around the shop more, that's fine, but won't your friends miss you?
I believe they will. And that's where this scene should probably fade to black.
All right. So as we go by a week, everyone go and take a long rest. Get your gear situated. And the question becomes, as the week passes, Diana, what you said you had something?
Hello?
Glasses? Hello?
Why can't I?
Glasses was not prepared for the quick scene jump.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. You said you had something to do for this week?
Yeah.
I assume it involves...
I'm gonna head over to the Artemis Familia during one of the nights. A training night that I know we usually have set up on the schedule.
Yeah.
I do want to make sure Alice is okay.
As you come to the door, essentially, because I imagine you're still kind of in your gear. The house is very quiet, to say the least. What time are you heading over?
Pretty late.
Yeah, as it is essentially close to midnight at this point. The house is pretty quiet. The door is not locked if you wanted to enter in.
I'm going to lightly walk in.
Yeah. As you walk into the area.
With pretty heavy stealth.
Sorry, if you're moving your token, for some reason I can't see it.
Oh, I'm in Papa's Brew right now.
Oh. That's
why.
Yeah. That is my fault. As the rooms are pretty quiet at the moment. You're kind of just able to stealth in.
Can I investigate the door to see if it's locked?
Yeah. Make a quick investigation check.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll actually just place my hand against it and try and open it.
It opens up.
You
kind of just see Alice almost bandaged from head to toe, sleeping very quietly on the bed.
Just look over them. Put my hand on their face. Or like slide it down their arm. Now I see they're okay. They definitely look like they're breathing, right?
Yeah.
I can make a slide hand check if you want.
Yeah, make me a slide hand check.
Dude. Fucking slide shit out.
As she seems to twitch for a second, almost trying to grasp at your hand, but not waking up. Almost as if it's a reflex. She doesn't seem to notice anyone in her room.
I look at a vase in her room. It's probably filled with flowers, I can only assume.
Yeah. There's plenty, like, this entire, like, shelf over here is, like, full of flowers and different, like, things. And, like, there's, like, a bow that's, like, shoddily wrapped up in, like, kind of like Christmas wrapping a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Seems to be, like, a lot of different presents been left for Alice.
We'll go ahead and... I would have said earlier, I grab a little vase for myself and I'll place it on the thing as well. And I'll also place a small little dagger on the thing as well. Something I would have grabbed for the week. It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard of these, like, almost like guild or like family, like weapons or daggers. They're not like meant to be used, but they're more meant to be held as a point of representation or like representing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But rather than that, I'm going to actually weave an arrow. I think that would be more fitting.
Makes sense, makes sense.
It's a very sleek, almost like nice black iron arrow.
Do you leave it for? Is there anything else that you want to do in this room?
I will walk. Ah, that's it.
Alright. As you're walking out to leave, pass by
I'll walk
your
over to
old
my room. Walk inside. It's look kind of dusty.
I'd say it's only been a couple of days, so it's not too bad. It's been
About a week
it's
of
been
dust.
a week and a half. It's just a little dusty.
I'll go through and grab my shit.
Yeah. Make me a investigation check real quick as you're doing this. All right.
Not the most.
You grab all your stuff. So you get to that point. You kind of see you leaning against the wall real quick. You know, if you were an intruder, I would have shot you. Although I guess at this point you are, aren't you? You'll see Grace in front of you. Kind of leaning against the wall. Like looking at her nails almost.
I wanted to make sure Alice was okay.
We'll make sure Alice is okay. How are you doing?
I am doing fine. But with recent decisions, we find ourselves in different familiars now.
Aye.
Does not mean I see you any differently.
Nor do I. Some of the girls are a little depressed from it. They're coming back from expeditions, finding out that you were gone. I always knew you could be a captain one day. I was hoping we could be... I was hoping to step down and let you take my place. But... I'll miss you. I won't let them know that you were here. But you should stop by every once in a while. You know, during normal hours.
We will see.
As Grace kind of walks back to her room. You kind of hear like Abby kind of like, Grace. You hear like
I
a
walk away.
soft hush child. Yeah, you leave out the area.
What?
As a week kind of goes by at this point, everyone's had a chance to kind of get their gear going. The question becomes, as a letter was sent to the entire group, or a message is basically calling everyone to Papa's Brew for a meeting. As a week goes by, the question becomes, does everyone show up to this meeting? Because this is being sent out to Faye, Mark, all of the Hades familia.
Can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
Do the boys at the current table want to have a quick talk about what the fuck happened?
Yeah, dude, you guys were the only ones who had, like, literally, I was the only one
haven't
who
had
had
any other-
obligation. Well,
What?
it makes sense for Ferdy to make the decision they made.
Well,
I was basically skirting the edge of that line anyway.
Yeah.
Fergie was talking about leaving and his first given chance.
No, Ferdy did
Well-
not. I did.
Well, you did, out of character.
Yes.
Well, but you're Ferdy's mind, so you were.
No, Ferdy's mind is different. He's a separate personality that I have stowed away.
Wrong.
Understandable.
Yeah, as the first night kind of
Well,
closes, you're all
Mason.
drinking at the table. What is said amongst you as you now find yourselves Hades familia members?
I'm looking at them intently.
I just feel so bad for our old gods.
You
What they
feel
must
bad.
think of us now.
I mean, doesn't matter. They thought of you. Like, do you say that out loud? Does Jamoa say that out loud?
Mason says that out loud, yes.
Okay, you've opened my door. Thank you. Well, from what I remember, you told of your encounter. He wasn't even willing to speak with you because someone decided to act of their own volition. He was disappointed in you for someone else's actions. And Orb, what about yours? Yours
Struggle
not.
question my very connection to my family. Not just my familia, but even my blood.
She called you broken, right?
Broken and a traitor.
That was just, again, because of something someone else did.
Indeed. She did not call me into question, and yet I was the one she was smithing with.
They don't deserve either of you. They never did.
I don't know this Hades character, but surprisingly, he at least had put in a bit more martial effort than everyone else.
Yes. Well, I have my worries. I figure might as well try it out for now.
And at worst case, there's at least 3 of us. 4 of us.
Yes.
True. I don't very well know if we could take them, though.
We don't need to take them. At least need to find our own path. Things go.
The war games are done. They can't attack us anymore. There's nothing to be
No.
done to us, to them.
No, but we are betrayers in the eyes of everyone. I doubt any other god would take us to this point.
Quite frankly, I don't give a shit. All the other
Same.
gods so far.
Orbit, make me a
I've
history
made my
check real
path so
quick,
far.
if you
Okay.
don't mind. Because you did bring up a good
Kind of
point.
pieces of shite.
So, the object of being a betrayer and why you know this of significance is not only because switching familiars is not wrong. It's not a bad thing to do actively. It's something that you can
Yep.
easily do within the familia, but it's the way that it happened that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because usually it's the consent of both gods applying their blood one at a time to then transfer a familia member. It is very rare to happen, but it does happen. Actively speaking, you have been essentially put underneath a dominate to be like it was literally his blood outpowered the blood of your other god, as if his blood was more significant than theirs. Yeah, give you that bit of lore. There you go.
Actually, a question.
Yep, go ahead.
If Kali and Thanatos are the god and goddess of death, what does Hades rule over?
It's a great.
If you want, I will roll for this.
Yeah, someone wants to give me an intelligence check.
I was gonna do history.
History. I mean, history is an intelligence check. On the surface, the only time that you've ever known the word Hades in any history book for 17 is in conjunction with the dungeon. But you don't know much more than that, as it's a very rare topic within Aurario. So rare, in fact, that it's almost spoken less than as people speak of Zeus. I don't even know what you rolled, buddy. I don't even know what you rolled.
What? Do I know anything?
You know Hades is definitely spelled Hides.
I know more than I need to about him.
But you, for some reason, have a nagging feeling that it might not be correct.
I know close to what I need to about him.
Is Freddy gonna roll?
No, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. Same kind of gist of what you had before, in conjunction with the dungeon. Just talking about Fae. Very, very old god. Not been seen on the earth for over thousands of years.
Alright. My player in a monologue has finished. I know how I'm supposed to act now. I'm good.
Alright. Anything else from this table over here?
No.
Alright, so that becomes the question. Who is showing up to the party?
Faye will show up.
Mason will show up.
Horrible.
I obviously show up.
Keep in mind this has been a week, so everyone can take the benefit of a long rest and the benefit of no exhaustion. Question.
Answer.
All right. Give me 1 second. As I just take a quick take a minute break real quick.
Why can't I reduce the weight on my fucking shit? God damn it.
You just can't. It's not allowed.
It says it doesn't exist in my shit. I'm very confused.
Ownership. As you wait amongst the bar, Hades will eventually arrive. As Faye makes it there, Mason makes it there, Orb makes it there, Ferdy makes it there, Diana makes it there.
Present.
Mark never shows up. Oh, for some reason that did not save correctly. Give me 1 second. And you should have ownership of that now, E. Alright. So mostly everyone's here. Although I did think I was expecting one more.
Our robot friend isn't here.
Yeah, as this person walks in, Papa looks at you for a second. As you pass by him.
I stop and I'm looking for the party that won their award.
Oh, it's a private event, but they're over there.
Thank you. As I stop, I will acknowledge the god in my presence first. I am sorry to interrupt your festivities. I am here to deliver a message.
Alright, what message is that?
There was a rather peculiar metal man in the alchemist shop that I visited this morning. He asked me if I could kindly deliver a message to you all. It said that he is apologetic for not joining you in any further quests. But he also mentioned that there might be a new opening for a cleric if you still desired one.
I love clerics.
Are you that cleric?
I have experience with the religious backing, yes.
And what familia do you work under?
I do not have a familia currently. I am Ronin.
I look at Hades.
Right, so you want to join my family. If that is the case, and you have no problem stripping your back right now in front of us. And taking a knee. This is what all family here. Nothing's done in private.
I would imagine some things are done, but that's a different discussion.
I mean, to be fair, he made all of us strip out in front of all the gods.
Yeah, he will bleed.
My clothes were destroyed. It wasn't his fault.
He will bleed onto your back. You have now gained the mark of Hades. Well, you do not have the betrayer feat. You do have the new, new person. And what is your name, boy?
Pip.
Pip. Welcome to my family. Make me proud, boy. Show him what a real family is like. So he'll go back down. He'll literally step over the table and just literally goes back in the slouching position.
Jesus!
Well, hello. Pip.
Welcome to what is probably going to be called the Betrayer's Familia.
For sake of things, E, because since you don't have a character sheet for this next thing, there is a 30-minute thing. If you are okay with it, the party is more than welcome to try to go down into the dungeon at this time while you work on your character. As I know you have your sheet already made, but it does take a second to import everything, obviously.
Right.
Kind of give you a chance to see what the dungeon's going to be like, as it is different now. I did get your message. I'll bring it to your inventory now.
I mean, I'm good if you guys just want to end it here, or whatever you guys want to do. I'm not.
Like a
We're not gonna make it far in the dungeon in 27 minutes.
Do I still have any of that black blade?
Any of that black blade? No, it is completely shattered in the dust. Essentially, to kind of describe to you what that black blade did, it literally siphoned the levels off of your entire party and made you essentially the equivalent of a level 25 rogue.
What the fuck?
Yeah. For one single attack, Diana experienced what it was like to be a level 25.
Oh, she exceeded level 20. Let's go.
Yeah, that's why I literally looked up how much the max damage for a rogue could do in one turn. Sneak attack and all, and that's what that was.
Jesus.
So, a little good information for you. Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's up to the party. Like I said, the dungeon has changed, so you can actually get decent now. But if not, we go in. We can call it there, and we can go from that point next time.
You know what? I think that we at least get past floor 1. Done. That's ending credits.
Yeah, if we go back in this dungeon and we don't make it,
You'll make it past floor 1. At this point,
Mason might retire.
I will say the retcon now, because the dungeon has changed, is actually going to be like 1 through 9 is already made. 1 through 5 is the equivalent of that floor 1 that you went through. It's essentially what it's going to be at this point. So you have to make it to floor 6 to complete your quest with the guild now.
6 or 5?
You have to make it
Is it
6.
5? Alright.
Right, because the original 4 was essentially the equivalent of 1 through 5. So it won't be that hard. Yeah, we can go ahead and call it there for today. The War Games have been won in a very unorthodox way.
Very cool.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed that, as we now have the Hades Familia and Friend.
I know, I was like, Mark, you're supposed to be my other one.
It makes
Oh,
sense
yeah.
for Mark to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully everyone enjoyed that. We'll see y'all next session. Stretch? Yeah, we'll stretch. All right.